Hi guys, happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Stina Show. I have an amazing guest today, Robyn Jurca. Yes, LGBT U.S. Navy Petty Officer and mom, one of my favorite people ever. Hello. Hi, Jurca. Let's see, how do I do this? Okay. Yes. Oh my God.
It's so good to see you.
Look at you. You're a mom now.
I know.
You've transformed.
Yeah, it happened. Became a mom, cut your hair. It happens.
It just happens overnight like that.
Yeah, I didn't even do it. Just woke up and like, here we are.
Easy day.
Yeah. You look fantastic. It's so good to see you.
Thank you. You do too. You do too. I like the haircut. I see you
Thank
cut
you.
it. Is it because it's hot where you are? What's going on over there?
I mean, it's hot, but it's because it's easy and I don't have a lot of time and it's like, we're done.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, in boot camp, did you cut it in boot camp?
No, I came in with it pretty short.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you guys did it with the long hair and the buns, and props to you.
Wasn't good. I cut it to here and it was still too much, you know? It was like,
Yeah.
I understand the Demi Moore move, you know?
Exactly. I had never appreciated it before then, and I was like, yeah, I get it. I get it.
And it's nice. Yours is long enough you could just like comb your hair, your hands through it, right?
Yeah. Just still very mom-esque, but it's okay.
You're right. You're a true mom now. That's what it is. True mom. Oh, hi. My mom just joined. Hey, Mom.
Oh, hi, Mom.
So you and I met in boot camp.
Yes. I saw you very, very shortly after we arrived, and you were sitting at the end of your bed meditating. And I said, I need that person right there is my people. So I think that's kind of how we forged our friendship, I guess.
And then they put us together and watch a lot.
Yes, I was very grateful for that.
What was that? You and I got the 3 a.m. watch, right?
We did, the night before we had to be awake for like 36 hours or something crazy. So
what was it? Battle Station.
Yeah. And you
so
and
everyone else, right?
Yeah, they were asleep. Like, they got some sleep. You and I were awake way later and way more than everybody else.
Yeah, because we had to just go into, maybe we got an hour or two, if that, right? I don't even know. I don't remember. It's such a blur.
No, it was a blur, but I'm glad that it was you and I, because we were in it together, and you were always so chill and just took everything in stride. So it was so nice to be partnered with you.
Yeah, and you and I had such deep talks at 3 a.m. in the bunk, in the rack area.
Yeah. Nobody else was like that. I mean, I guess people were, but we just clicked and we bonded over Madonna. I mean.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Do you remember?
Yes, every time I hear that song, which is surprisingly often.
No way.
Yes.
Wow. I love that so much.
Yes.
Yeah, it comes on my playlist and then I send it to you. It hasn't come on in a minute, but that's so funny. I love that. What a good song. It's a great song to connect.
Oh, yeah. It's our song.
It is our song. I think it was in that movie with Brendan Fraser. That's what I said. The Graduate or something. Not The Graduate, you know.
Yeah.
Honors. I don't know, but it was a great movie.
Yeah.
And a great song. Thank you, Madonna.
I know. Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything. I appreciate you. But so that was what, January 2019 we met.
Yes.
And then boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
COVID has happened.
Yes.
So where were you when COVID happened, I guess, and where are you living now and everything?
So was in the Navy in San Diego. And then I was pregnant during COVID. So my command was really understanding and they let me telework the entire time. Yeah. amazing. And I totally didn't expect that. So I've been at home and just recently went back to work. So rode out COVID in San Diego.
Wow, pregnant. What a time.
It was interesting. It was interesting. I mean, I didn't really go out a lot. I didn't want to risk. Nobody knew, nobody knew what was going to be going on, how it affected pregnant women. So we were just really careful. And I stayed inside a lot. So it was kind of an interesting, in a time when you want to be surrounded by a lot of your family and friends for that support. I was kind of like on an island by myself. What's going on? So
wow, but you were safe, so it's like a bittersweet.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's wild. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you probably had a lot of time to like look up your questions and answers.
Probably too much time. Yeah.
Now you could write your own baby book.
At this point, I have thought about it, like the real like pregnancy baby book, like not the, cliche stuff, like the nitty-gritty stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. No, I on TikTok you scroll through. Sometimes I see, I don't know why, I have no child and I'm not pregnant, but I see like these pregnant videos, and it's like, you don't know when you become a mom, these things that go on in your body. I don't know if anything happened for you, but lots of changes, and all not really positive things on
right.
this list of things that can happen when you're pregnant and or after you have the baby.
Right. It's pretty all-consuming, more all-consuming than I thought it would be. Lots of physical changes, lots of mental changes. But I mean, obviously it was a positive experience. We have a beautiful daughter.
She is so cute. I know she's with, I don't know, do you call your partner mom or?
So I'm mama and she's mom. So she's with mom right now.
Oh, how cute.
So
cute. Yeah. So she's mom's babysitting.
Yes. And they're actually here in the house. So if you guys hear something, my apologies. We're still figuring this out.
We want to hear them. So how did you, well, we're going to jump around. I know I sent you some questions, but how did you come across, I know you've been with your partner for a long time. What made you decide to make that jump? And if you don't mind sharing how you chose to do so.
Sure. Well, we met through my best friend in high school. It's her cousin. Caroline, my partner, moved out to Texas, and my best friend introduced us and said, hey, can you kind of show her around? And, we clicked. And then she actually joined the Navy before I did. And she shipped off to basic training, and we weren't married yet. And then while she was at basic training, I realized I really miss this girl. This is the real thing. So flew up to Great Lakes to see her graduate. And I brought some rings, and we got engaged, and then we got married in between the time that she left basic training and her first duty station.
Wow.
Yeah. And then we got married and moved right up to Washington State. So newlyweds, brand new in the Navy, brand new state. It was amazing.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And then you joined after that.
I did. She decided she didn't want to do it full time. And
don't blame her. Sorry.
She'd had enough. So I said, we want to start a family. And I said, you know what? I think the Navy would take care of us. And they did, and they are. And so I joined.
It's the best. It is the best. They do take care of you. Whether you're reserve or full active, they're the best.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are taken care of. I mean, we're able to start a family. Like, that was my goal. And so we've been able to do that. And now, I just know that they're taken care of. And so that's where we're at.
So how did you, when were you like, I want a baby?
I've always wanted a baby. I've always known I want to be a mom. I got started a little bit later, 37. So most people, especially where I'm from in Texas, they start having kids real young. So I'm way out of the norm. It's always something I wanted to do. And when we got married, we started talking about it. And she knew she didn't want to stay in the Navy. And I said, well, let's not have one yet. We need to get some stability, some course here, you know, what we're going to do. And so then as soon as I joined, we knew, you know, we're going to have a baby. And the Navy, to be quite frank with you, they cover that, you know, as we're a same-sex couple, we have to do in vitro or IUI, and the Navy covers that. So all of it. So it was a great perk.
Well, they would cover it for a cis couple too, right? They would cover all the costs for what they're doing too. So
Right.
It doesn't matter your preference. Across the board, they support childbirth and family.
Yes, they do. Yes.
That's
and they've
so
been,
cool. Oh, no.
Yes, and they've been, my command's been incredibly supportive. Like I was telling you, let me stay home during COVID. I mean, I don't know how in depth you want to get, but I have to pump at work. And there was even a time when they let me pump in the XO's office. So I'm sitting in his office. I'm like, I'm in the XO's office doing this. So,
take a reality check.
yes. See, some of my coworkers are on now. They've been very supportive. So
shout out to you.
yeah. Exactly. Shout out to you guys. Super supportive.
Oh, so IVF is injections? I don't know what that is.
So IVF is where you actually take the egg. I mean, can we get like sciencey here?
I love to know because I'm looking at that personally.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. So IVF is where they take the egg and then they take the sperm outside of your body, mix it together, and then put it into you. What I did was IUI. They simply just take the sperm sample and they, you know, kind of an old-fashioned but not old-fashioned, insert it and just see what happens. And luckily, we only had to do it twice. The first time I didn't get pregnant. The second time I did. So.
No, I've heard of stories. People have had to do it a ton of times, right?
Yeah, we were really lucky. Really lucky.
Congrats. And then that's it. Once it pops, you're out of here.
You're good. Yeah.
You start growing and.
Oh, yeah. Just, I mean, the first trimester, you know, you're going through the nausea a little bit. And then second trimester, you feel great. I mean, I felt really pretty my second trimester, like very womanly. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of filling out.
Well, you are always very pretty, but you felt like a vivacious, sultry.
Right. Yes, exactly. Which is weird, but it was just like, check me out. I'm getting these curves. And then the third trimester, you're like, oh my gosh,
boom,
get this kid out of me. Yeah.
So it's 3. I'm sorry, I'm very uneducated on the topic,
No.
but I know we're both here somehow, but
yes.
This is one method.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, 3 trimesters and she's here and she's
wonderful. What's her name?
Vivian. Yeah.
Vivian.
Yes.
I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'll show pictures and a little on your Instagram if that's okay.
Of course.
So did someone donate their sperm to you? How did you do that?
We did. We looked here. There's a San Diego fertility clinic, and we just really looked at his medical history. That's really what was important. I mean, appearance isn't that important to me. I want him. I mean, we obviously looked at it, but we looked more at his medical history and found a healthy donor, and then we looked at the aesthetics and picked him based on that. So,
and then what do they sign contracts saying? Like, what if I always think, what if the baby wants to meet them? Is that a thing? I don't know.
Definitely. There's open donors and closed donors. And so we picked an open donor, and that way at some point in her life, if she feels the need or the want to reach out to him, she can, and he's open to that. So.
I love that. I'm gonna cry. I'm very emotional today. It's a new moon. That's all I'll say. But
oh, okay, understandable.
But that's so awesome because, I mean, I'm half adopted. Like my biological dad. My mom kind of like left my biological dad because he wasn't a great influence when I was a baby.
Uh-huh.
And then I met my adoptive dad when I was 3. And when I was 16, I went back and met my biological dad. And I'm like, wow, like I know I wasn't missing much. I mean, he was decent after all, but I'm glad I had my adoptive dad to raise me, you know. But
Right.
that's cool because she'll get to see. Everyone
Mhm.
wants to see how,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
But
exactly.
it doesn't, doesn't mean much necessarily, is all.
Did you feel like, how did you feel coming away from that interaction? I'm just curious.
I mean, I was 16, and that part of your life, you don't even know what's going on, to be honest. I was just a very hormonal person walking through the world. But no, I was just like, this is this guy. We kind of look alike. He smiles a lot like me. We had some things in common, but uh, I mean, it's sad because unfortunately, like a few years later, he passed away. So I did get to have
I'm
some
sorry.
sort of connection with him. That's all right. But
Right.
it wasn't a big like I'm happy I did it, but it didn't
Right.
change the course of my unfortunately it didn't change the course of my life. I'm really happy I did it though. There's no question or mystery to what. And I met
Right.
my grandparents too, so that was cool.
Oh yeah, that's
And then that
amazing.
was it.
Yeah.
I was happy to do it, and that was the closure for me, you know.
Good. Yeah.
And no,
Good.
my dad is my dad. Like Bobrowsky's my dad through and through, you know.
Yeah. I think I've seen you share some pictures of him,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
dad.
He passed in 2012, so every year, I'm like, rest in peace. But yeah, he was the best. He was the best.
That's awesome.
Um, oh, is your service okay? I don't want to. Are you on Wi-Fi or mobile?
Am I not good?
You weren't for a second, but I just want to make just in case.
I should be on our Wi-Fi, so
Okay, I'll try to bring it back. I don't know. The internet's so unpredictable, you know.
no good.
Are you on it? It's good now. You're good now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're
Still?
back.
Okay. Okay. We're back in.
You hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, you're just fine. And
Okay,
that's
good.
my my brother's partner there chiming in, Mia.
Oh, thank you, Mia. It's just slow, but I hate getting off course. But I was a child who met their adoptive dad, and it is what it is, right? So that's cool that you did that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And if it was closed, they were just like disappear, kind of, right?
Right. Right. So it's good to get your opinion on that because we'll be, encountering that down the road probably. So
Yeah, 100%. I mean, curiosity is a thing with people.
absolutely, especially for
But you guys
teenagers.
are awesome. I know you guys are amazing, and I have no doubt this baby will not. She will know it, and she will be grateful, or else I'm going to come over there. No, I'm just kidding. Baby Viv. She's beautiful, and she looks like a sweetheart already. I'm so happy for you guys.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. She is. She's tenacious.
Is your body okay now?
It is. It is. I haven't been working out. I really enjoyed that pre-pregnancy. I really liked running. I really liked working out. It's hard to find time. It's hard to prioritize it. So eventually I'll start running again, which is kind of my stress relief. But just haven't jumped back into it yet. It feels different. It feels a
Yeah.
little different. Yeah.
Enjoying your rest, God forbid.
Yeah. Yes. When I can get some rest, I enjoy it. Yes.
And so you're back to work now?
Yes. I went back about 2 weeks ago. And it's actually been good. Like I said, I was at home for a year, so it's been great to get back out and socialize and have adult time and kind of feel like I'm part of society again. And I think it's good for her to be around other babies, I guess. I mean,
Of course, socializing is so important.
exactly. And she's young, so I think it was a hard thing to take her to daycare, but at the same time, I think we're both benefiting probably, so.
Cute. Did she? I know she probably like no, no.
She's so little. She's just kind of like, all right, I'll go to whoever. If you hold me, I'll fine.
What about your partner? Is she working? What's she up to?
So she works on a naval base up here. She's an installation biologist, and she does a lot of animal rescue. Does a lot of like,
Wow.
yeah. She works with actually some of the special teams over there, SEALs, things of that nature. If they want to train in a certain area, she has to go through and make sure there's no like endangered species in that area, make sure they're not going to be on any kind of like vegetation they shouldn't, or habitats they shouldn't be. And so
That's so cool. What a cool job.
very cool job. Yeah. So, and they've been really supportive of us and her teleworking and staying home with baby when she needs to. So
Very lucky. That's so great.
yeah. Yeah. So
Cool. Did you, when you were a little baby, I always say, when you were this big, did you know you wanted to be in military and a mom?
I did.
Hey, Couch just joined. If you want to do a shout out, Couch.
Hey, Coach. How are you?
Well, she's married with 35 other names now, but she's on. Hey.
She's Couch to me.
Yes, she's Couch to us. Nice to see you.
Yeah. So definitely new.
She said Jurca. Sorry. But yes, you knew.
I did.
And how soon did you know? Out the womb?
I knew I wanted to go into the Navy when I was in college, but the time just was never right. I got out of college, I got a job. You know, you just start doing this path that you think you should be doing, or maybe you think others think you should be doing. I was kind of doing a lot of, I don't want to say placating to my family, but kinda. You know, they thought you go to college for 4 years, you get out, you do the job, you're female, that's what you do. And then I was raised in a very conservative area of Texas. And so at the time I got out of college, I wasn't out. I was dating a lot of guys to compensate for the fact that I was trying to cover up who I was. So
surprise.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure some were surprised and some were not. So, you know, out of college, doing my thing, dating a lot of guys. And then I met Caroline, and I was like, I've got to start living for who I am. I have to marry who I want. I have to do what I want. You okay?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, sorry, my cat's in here. Give me 2 seconds, all right? Hi. Do you mind if I'm going to take my sweatshirt off if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
It's a little warm in New York. I don't know about where you are, but
it's pretty good here. It's pretty nice. It's always nice in San Diego.
All right, we're good. Okay, and my cat is crazy, but that's another topic. So I like you, very attentive. You're a good mom.
I saw you kind of like something.
Yeah, no, something was going on, and I was investigating. Actually, I think I found one of the culprits too. It's a floss in my pocket.
That's what the cat's after? Oh.
Cat's doing her own thing. So wait. So go back. Wait. So what town are you from in Texas again?
A small town called Temple, Texas, and even a smaller town than that called Academy. So I graduated with like 80 people in my senior class. Very small.
Yeah.
Very small. Very so.
And 1 in 10 are gay, right? So let's just
allegedly, but none of us knew.
Yeah. No, that's so cool so you finally found yourself. That's awesome.
Yeah. And Caroline is a big piece of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it hard
Very,
for you? Was it hard at first?
yes. Very, very hard. When we moved to Washington, I was afraid to tell anybody that I was gay, that I was married to a woman. And I went for a while at my new job and didn't tell anybody because I was from Texas and you could lose your job at the time. And finally, I looked at my coworker Kelly and I said, I have something I need to tell you. And she said, okay, like coming, like tell me. And I said, I'm married to a woman. And she's like, that's it? And I said, yeah. And she was like, oh, I thought I was telling something good. I was like, no, that's it. And so I think making that jump from Texas to Washington was incredibly helpful. Had so many friends there that helped me, hey, it's okay, be comfortable with who you are. We're going to accept you. There are people who don't care at all.
I think a lot of people these days don't. If you're from the old school, you might.
Right.
I think like the younger generations just don't care, unless they're closeted and or their parents instilled that in them. But
right. I mean, I think maybe like from the area of Texas I'm from, people could still be scared. But I think that's, being older and joining the Navy and then working with a lot of younger folks, they just don't even bat an eye. It's a non-issue.
And Washington is very LGBT friendly, right?
Very much so.
I remember hearing about that.
Yes, very much so. So,
well, some of the happy Pride, by the way.
You as well.
Some of the first Pride events were in San Fran, if not the first ones, right?
See, I don't know.
Up there. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's where it was.
Okay.
And then it went to Stonewall, and then it blew up. But yeah, that's that area up there, right? It's Washington, not DC.
Yes.
for the viewers, I get it confused. To me, US is New York, LA,
and that's it. Nothing in between.
And that's fine. So what about? So you knew you wanted to? Oh, is that her? Liv? Is she there?
She was. They just quietly went out the door. My guess is they're going for a car ride because somebody needs a nap. So
cute. Yeah. I heard her. Hello. Baby girl. When's her birthday?
February 25th. So she is a Pisces.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot. My mom, my dad, my best friend. That's good.
Yeah.
When's your birthday?
December 3rd. So Sagittarius.
Good people. And what about Caroline?
Also Sagittarius.
Wow. Powerful. I start reading your charts.
We have a friend that does that. She immediately read Viv's chart. That was like her birthday present to Viv was her chart.
That's so cool. I love that. Good friend.
Yes, very good friend.
So did you have influences for military, etc. growing up and current?
Well, my wife, she took the leap. And so obviously she influenced me to go for it. I'd always wanted to join. I thought I was too old. She was like, because you and I were,
we were the older ones. We were the older ones.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Okay. Well, actually, we were the oldest, like in my division. In my division, there was, 70 each division or something. I was the second oldest. So.
Oh, really? I think I was also the second oldest.
There was one guy that was like 39, 40, and then me. I was like, ugh. And then 18, right? How many? There were babies. We led the babies. Okay.
We did. Yeah, exactly. We had to.
I know. Someone had to.
Exactly. Unruly group.
But I wouldn't join at 39. Get out of here. Right?
No. I know. I guess at 35, 39, I don't know.
But think about it. Well, you have a baby now, but 39 is just, I guess if you have nothing else going on.
Right.
But the physical challenges are so annoying,
Yeah, exactly. I think that mentally maybe being older helped because we just didn't get into I don't know. I didn't try to get into the drama.
Right. I don't think I tried. I think, see, I told you my cat's being crazy. Look at her. Hold on, let me let her out. Kitten.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Go ahead. Sorry. Uh, what is it? People brought us into the drama, if anything. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, there
We
was
didn't
so much.
ask for it.
No, I didn't ask for it. I overheard it. I enjoyed overhearing it and kind of going back to those days, but I in it, but not of it.
Yeah. No, I'm good. We have our own drama.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So did you have any LGBT people in your family growing up or that you knew of or nothing?
No, not at all. Not at all.
No one to look up to really like that.
No. First one in the family, first one in the extended family. I'm telling you, it was it wasn't until I was 31, 32 and moved to Washington that I found acceptance and comfort.
I can't even.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom this.
Yeah,
I'm happy you found your way. Yeah, I mean, what do you feel? Did you feel trapped for a long time? Like what? I mean, obviously you were living and happy and
yeah,
and surviving, but there was something going on you didn't know about, maybe.
I mean, I knew. It was just, what was I going to do about it? Where was it going to? Just dating a lot of guys, but kind of knowing, just kind of serial dating, not letting anything get too serious, kind of knowing I'm not going to marry you.
Right. We're doing this because I'm closeted. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry.
And you might be attractive. Maybe you could get me off, but that's about it.
Exactly.
That's what it is, right? You know who you want to stay with.
Exactly. So, no real influences and nobody to really guide me. It certainly wasn't talked about in school and in my circle of friends.
Not even the history? Was the history or no?
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
I doubt in Texas if it is taught now. I really is. Yeah. I would be very surprised if it is.
You ever heard of Matthew Shepard? That's like a huge, was that down south, right? Somewhere, I think.
Either there or in the Midwest. I'm not sure.
Because that was part of it, I think. Matthew Shepard. Colorado.
Okay.
Wyoming. Oh, yeah. University of Wyoming.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, but that's, one of the stories. One of our stories.
Yeah. And I mean, Caroline and I try to live like, when I identify myself as a person, being like a lesbian is not what I start off with. We try to live as normal of a life as we can. And I think by doing that, we try to honor those folks who lost their lives and just were seeking that. I put normalcy in air quotes because that's different for everybody, but kind of they were seeking that nuclear family. They were seeking that acceptance. And so we try to adhere to that. We try to live a normal life to kind of honor what the path that they had to pave for us.
That's cool. I mean, don't get me started on labels because they're all bullshit, but we are just being, right? And just because our brains need to understand something, we put all these numbers and names on it,
Right.
And you just want to, we're meant to create, right? So you were fortunate enough to create, and now you have to nurture, and raise, and then the cycle moves on. And that's it. It's simply why we're here, right? Connect and create.
Exactly.
In the bigger scale of things, where I believe in reincarnation, so we'll be back maybe again later. But in this body, we have jobs. And for me, it's connecting at the moment. I create as an artist, you know, but
Yeah.
creating a life is a blessing and a gift. And if you even are able to do that, you should be respected. First of all, for what your body went through and what your and it's not easy being a mom, even at these young stages, right?
It's I was not prepared. I mean, we were prepared in that we read the books and that we talked to our friends, but I don't think anything can prepare you for leaving the hospital. I mean, we went to go check out at the hospital and we go to the front desk and we're holding her, you know, we have her in the little car seat and my wife is like, okay, what do we do? And they're like, you're good to go. And we're like, like we just leave. And they're like, yeah. And then we get home and we're like, what do we do with her? What do we do now? You know, but then it just kicks in. Just this instinct. I had to quit reading Reddit. I had to quit reading the books and just start going on the maternal instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just make it really basic and just realize all the baby wants is to be fed and loved and sleep. And if I can satisfy those things, she's fine.
Right. And that's a person too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
It doesn't really change.
Exactly. You're completely right.
It's just that someone may stop caring for you in such an intimate way as you get older.
Exactly.
I mean, I still have someone changing my diapers, but
it's what we hope for.
a lifelong care, right?
Exactly.
So how do you stay motivated and I guess inspired to, because you have, obviously everyone has ups and downs because of chemistry and nature. How do you stay, you know, I get, obviously your wife helps you a lot, but and your baby, of course, but you know, when you're like alone and you need some extra motivation, do you read? What do you do? What kind of things?
Well,
besides Reddit.
Yeah. Like you said, my wife and the baby are my biggest motivators. I want to obviously make them proud and you know, I want to lead a good example for the baby. You know, when I'm by myself, I believe in God, and you know, that being my higher power, I believe that I'm here for a purpose. And so me trying to fulfill that purpose, what he has me here for, is what obviously my biggest motivation, because I believe that he created me for a purpose. And so that's my biggest motivator. Then my wife and my baby, obviously.
So the higher power, because obviously there is a higher power. But
Yeah.
You think, I mean, just out of curiosity, you don't think it's like a non-binary entity? You have a he on?
That's interesting. So that's probably my Southern Baptist coming out.
I think so. Which is fine. Yeah. Now we're here to transition you. So.
I mean, like I said, being raised Southern Baptist, it was always he. So in conversation, that's what I say. I don't know. I don't know.
It's easy. Because it is easy, because when you want, I just say God. I don't really know. Sometimes I feel it's a he, sometimes I feel it's a she. It depends on, you know, who I'm batting for that day. But
that's a good way to put it.
It could be a they, right? Maybe it's all encompassing. Who knows, right? I mean, God bless.
Right. I like the God, like it just encompasses.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what it is. It's just what you were raised with saying. For me, I was raised all types of things, so I never even could get a grip on who it was, to be honest. But
right.
I think it's an energy, and we're both involved here, right? We're all involved here.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Well, speaking of, I ask my guests to bring a deep quote and or enlightenment experience to share, if you have something.
So kind of going on that, I would say my enlightenment experience was probably finding my religion. I was raised in a Methodist church, and then about 16 years old, I started going to a Baptist church and kind of learned what salvation was, and found my faith about 16 years old. And that just changed the course of my life. It gave me purpose. I don't think I would have joined the Navy if I wouldn't have a relationship with God. I don't think I would have got married. And I know it's controversial too, because I know people are surprised when I'm firm in my Christianity, but also married to a woman. So it's,
yeah,
you can be both.
Really? I don't know.
I mean, I am, my wife is a Christian, and so it poses challenges of trying to find a church family that will be accepting of us. And but we're also on that journey, because then it poses, how do we want to raise our daughter, and how is that going to look for her? So I hope that's a good enlightenment moment for you. That is my moment.
So were you lost at 16, or would you say, or before?
I would say I just didn't have really any kind of direction spiritually. Didn't really think about it. Didn't really have a drive or motivating factor. Yeah, I would say I was lost at that point. And then at 16, started going to that church, and it changed.
You went alone or with your family?
I actually went with the person who, my best friend in high school, who introduced Caroline and I.
Wow.
Yeah. Small. Wow. I'm telling you, small.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. And my teacher was next to me, and my mom, and my
yeah, all went to the same
everyone
church.
was in the same room.
Yeah.
Hey, but now you're in bigger, better places.
Absolutely.
From that.
Yes.
So is there a church you go to out where you are? You don't have to say where, but you still go to a church and everything?
We're actually starting, because of COVID, we were pretty locked down.
Right.
They've just opened them back up. So we're taking the baby, and we're going this Sunday for the first time since we've been out here. So we were invited.
Oh, wow.
Invited by a friend. So
wow.
Hopefully the friend, it's going to be a safe place if this friend is inviting us to come. So
yeah, no, any invitation. I know word of mouth is always the best way to do things anyway.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
So be safe for that. That's cool. That's cool that you have an opening. And are they LGBT or?
The friend is not, which makes me even feel more sure that they are like, yeah, this is.
That's true. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because how would they really know? But
right.
But they'll protect you with their energies.
Exactly. Yes.
I got a cis friend.
We're fine. We're okay.
Back up.
Yeah.
No, and even so, if people don't ask questions, they don't know, right? So, like when I had a long-term relationship, people thought we were relatives or something. You know what I mean? And it's like, if they don't ask questions, let them think what they want. It's
Absolutely.
none of their business anyway, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Shoot. So that's the small town drama. Everyone spilling the tea, right?
Oh, yeah. And I haven't been back home in a while, so I would imagine it would be shocking to some folks. Probably my exes.
The guys.
Yeah. Or maybe not.
Not shocking. Probably not. I know for the guys I dated, they're probably just like, man. Well, they're all with other people, thankfully. But are you gonna visit home or?
Yes. We'll visit home. And now it's just a different kind of layer of how will I interact with these folks with a daughter. As adults, we're adults, we can handle anything, or I could handle these interactions. But now it's like, how do I handle this with a daughter? How do I protect her?
From that energy, yeah, because people are so judgmental, right?
Yes.
So you have parents, grandparents, they know, they're okay with it, everything?
They are, My mom had a lot of questions. My dad, again, I'm referencing conservative Texas a lot, very old-fashioned. So he doesn't really talk about Caroline and I like we're a married couple, but he is making strides. So what might be insulting to some people is really huge for my dad. So if he writes us a letter and he puts like the Jurca family, that's huge for my dad.
Aww.
And he's done that. So we're getting
but they're happy to have a grandbaby, I'm sure. It doesn't matter how they got it.
You bet. And my dad came to California to see the grandbaby, and that was huge.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a big day.
You better. You better. Well, out of curiosity, do you label yourself at all, or sexuality, or even like I'm a pansexual, gender fluid at the moment. That's what I identify as. So
I feel so old when it comes to this, and so uneducated. We are just, I tell people we're kind of old-fashioned lesbians. Like
someone has to hold the title.
Yeah, it's us. We drive the Subaru. You
had the U-Haul.
Yes, we got married real quick. It's us. We're old-fashioned. Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. Because I'm trying to be modern with it, right? So,
see, I'm learning today.
Are you both identified as females, or?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Straight up old school.
I'm telling. Yeah.
You are who you are. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I'll ask, I don't know, you don't have to share, but did Caroline date men or women or before?
No, she dated men.
Oh, we awesome.
I'm so sorry.
How cute. Who is that?
It's Mowgli. I don't know if you can.
Oh
Mowgli.
My God. He's cute. I love pet features.
Sorry.
No, he's cute. Bring him over, I love him. Oh,
he's standing.
What's it? Do you have pictures of him on your profile?
I might have.
I found one.
You found one.
Can I share some pictures? Is that okay?
Yes.
I think this is him. I'm going to go up to the baby after, but this one is him.
Nope. That's June.
No, who's that? June's cute.
Yeah, she is.
She's Mowgli.
Nope, that's Betsy.
Betsy's cute too. Who are these babies? How many are these? All yours?
Yes. Well, the Dotson, she's passed away.
I'm sorry.
And then Mowgli's our newest.
Oh, would he not be this far back? Maybe.
No, he wouldn't be that far back. That's Betsy there in the pumpkin.
She's cute. Where's Mowgli?
There might be one where he's peeking around.
Oh, here we go. A family photo.
There he is.
That's him. Look at him. Look at him. He's funny.
Yeah, he's a sweet boy.
He's cute. Aw.
That's one of my best friends, Amanda, there with us. She's been, you know what? Amanda has been, I went to high school with Amanda, and she, same town I'm from, has been probably our biggest supporter in kind of our journey through everything, just Navy life, marriage. Yeah, definitely our biggest supporter.
Thank you, Amanda, for all your support.
Yes.
Look at the baby. That's Viv. She's a cute girl. Oh my God. The baby.
Oh, there she is.
This is mom and baby.
There she is. Mom.
Is this Dad?
Dad, yeah.
Hey, Dad. Oh, he's so happy.
That's Papa.
Papa? Oh, look at this one. Oh, that's the best. That's my favorite one. How cute. She's growing. Wow, she's going fast already.
She is. She gains weight, and she's doing exactly what she should be doing. So we're pretty proud.
So cool. Oh, do you have like goals or for yourself as well as your family, future goals or plans?
I don't know if I'm going to continue with the Navy. We'll see. It's a nice life.
Wow.
It's
Well, you're full-time, right? Or no? I forgot.
Yes.
FTS? What are you?
Yeah, FTS. Yes.
Okay, so I forgot.
I thought that was going to be, so I joined as a personnel specialist thinking I was going to be behind a computer, which most of the time I am now. But when I first got there, it was like I got pepper sprayed. We shot like 5 different weapons and we were on boats, and I was like, wow, this is way more than I bargained for.
Yeah, you and I talked when we were doing our 3 a.m. talks, and you're like, I'm going to go to FTS because my wife, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. That sounds like a good medium between the two.
Yes.
And then now you're saying.
Oh, yeah. It was like, shoot all these guns and we're going to spray you in the face and then you got to run this obstacle course. And I was like, I thought I was going to be doing pay stuff. Like, what is happening? So, but so we're actually in this phase of like, am I gonna join again, or what are we gonna do? And I don't know yet. My dream is to teach Texas history.
Wow.
So that's my dream. We'll see.
Well, you can start schooling now. I mean, when Viv gets a little older, you can start schooling for that.
Yes. Yes.
With the Navy, with the Navy's money, right? So.
Exactly. Or I could save that for her.
You could do both. Oh, right. One person.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Excuse me. That's crazy.
Yeah. So we'll see. She might have some of her college paid for. If that's what she wants to do. She might not want to go to college. We'll see.
Wow. She's going to want to go. She's a smart girl.
I think she will, but
no pressure, of course. But Viv, when you watch this, I don't know, 16 years from now, don't ever stop going to school. School sucks when you're young, right? But once you start getting older, you're like, oh my God, like I need school. I love school. It makes you, like, it does enhance your life experience. Even if it's a class here and there, you don't have to go full time anywhere. But for me, I've been taking school since I'm baby. Like at this, because in acting you have to kind of keep going, but it just is the best. It's structured. You don't really feel lost. You always have something to look forward to. Everyone go to school, even if it's a class. I know school and class can be different, but
exactly. I mean, I would hope that for her. That would be what I would ideally want for her. And a lot of people have asked us, do you think she'll join the Navy? And I think she could benefit from it. I mean, I have. It's character building.
I hope she goes at 18 because it really helps, right? Like the young kids that were in it helped them learn how to fold their clothes, learn how to stay clean and connect with people. I wish I went at 18.
I do too. I think there's benefits to both. I mean,
right.
I wouldn't be who I am if I went at 18. So
true. I wouldn't have got in at 18.
That sounds like an interesting story.
Well, just why don't they let you in generally?
Right.
But oh man. So how long do you have left on your contract?
I will be here until at least January of 2023 in San Diego.
And then you want to move? Where would you move to? Back to Texas?
We've talked about it. We have good friends there and we have family there, but we vacillate on that too because, you
want to live a little still. Yeah.
Exactly. We loved Washington State. So that's in the cards maybe. We'll see.
Oh my God, I'm coming to LA in July. Can you come up and visit me? I'll try to come to you. But I'm coming July 6th to the 12th. If you can manifest a trip to LA. I know, what is it, like 2-hour drive? Do you know? I forget.
It's about 2 hours. I mean, without traffic. So you know how that is. So
Ah, true. Forget it. No, I'm just kidding. Have you gone to Disney out there?
not yet.
Not yet.
No. So, I mean, I'm sure we'll take her. So,
Yeah. What's the youngest you take a baby there? Like 3, right, or something?
see, I don't know. I don't know what they're
No.
supposed. I
Yeah,
don't know.
right. You just
We
live.
just go. Yeah, we
Good,
do.
good for
I guess
you.
when we's ready, we'll take her.
Yeah, well, I think they have like resorts you could stay with the baby. There's all sorts of. They cater to families, so you find a way.
We'll be good to go. And my wife is she was born in Texas, but raised here in California. So she's been a ton. So
Really?
yeah, if she had her way, we'd stay here.
Oh.
Well,
Well, you could get around. Don't stop. Like retirement is later, later, later. Enjoy it.
exactly. Yeah.
Enjoy it. And that's why you would essentially get out of the Navy because they keep you in these places too.
Right.
Right.
Which is why,
These
it'd be to stay in, because then, yeah, we could move to Texas or East Coast and we'll see.
Well, I hope I wish you strength on that decision.
Thank you.
I don't know. Can you do like 1-2 year contracts? I don't know after or no. Is that not a thing?
You can do extensions. I mean, that would be great to just do a couple more somewhere new. Check it out. But because I'm not sure I want to do another 4. It seems so daunting.
It is. It is. Well, full time. Even reserves. Like right now I'm in a place where I'm not doing a lot, but up until now I was full time. I was basically full time for a year as a reservist. So because of COVID though, but still,
I saw that. They've kept you busy.
Yeah, and I volunteer a lot. Like I love my unit in the Bronx, and if you want to be active reservist, you can.
Yeah.
But you don't get paid. That's the difference. But that's good. It's all good. Thank you for your service. I'm so happy we connected in boot camp, and Madonna brought us together, and and I remember. You're the best. You're one of my soul sisters, and I appreciate you coming on and sharing and being vulnerable because it's a lot. But if someone watches this that is on that path, it might really help them,
Well, thank you. I'm flattered you asked, honored that you asked me.
You're the best. You're the best, okay? Get over it.
Thank you for educating an old-fashioned lesbian today on what I should be looking up and learning.
Thank you for leading the way.
Oh, thanks.
Tell your lady Caroline and baby Viv we all say hello and we love them and blessings to them.
Will do.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Love you. Good to catch up.
Bye, baby Jurca. Queen. OG. Thank you, Robyn Jurca, for joining us. What a blessing to have her on and share her story. I hope someone can relate to this at some point. Next week's guest is Sky, Delusional Diva. I think I saw you pop on here. And she's the comedian, actress, LGBT, very funny gal. So come on, check her out and have a great week. Hope everyone's doing well. Meditate, stretch, swim. Take care of yourselves.